honestly, I cannot believe that I picked this game to be a draw. This has to be the worst prediction that I've ever, and I mean ever, made in my life. So yeah, I'm really not looking forward to this video. After that performance yesterday, like literally, let's just get this over and done with. So yesterday, Manchester United went to Anfield and played Liverpool. And let's just say the game didn't turn out very well. United ended up losing 7-0, which I'm not even going to talk about the scoreline yet. But firstly, because obviously most of this video is going to be me having more or less an aneurysm over how bad Man United were. But firstly, I need to say that Liverpool did play very well. They were very, very clinical with the chances that were handed to them. And honestly, even though I'm a United fan, it is kind of nice to see Liverpool playing like as well as they can, because this season they really haven't been up to form. So yeah, Liverpool, I wouldn't say Liverpool are 100% back yet, but they are showing more flashes of what they can be. And United made mistakes. Liverpool took advantage of them. They really, really embarrassed us. Like, really. This is a new level of embarrassment. So, yeah, overall, I do think Liverpool played really well. Obviously deserved the win. They were just the better team. I don't even know what happened to Man United, to be honest. But, apart from that, we're going to talk about Man United now. So, yeah. This has to be the worst performance I've ever seen from a Man United team ever. Like, honestly, this is to say this was a disgrace is being nice. For Man United to lose 7-0 is just unheard of. And honestly, I'm really not surprised, because it is being reported that Erik ten Hag was apparently absolutely seething after this. And honestly, I am really, really not surprised. So, apparently, he accused Man United of unprofessionalism. I wonder who that's aimed at. To be honest, it's probably aimed at most of the team. But there are a couple of people that stand out in that. And apparently he was seething following a disgraceful second half performance, which Liverpool basically ran a mockery over us. They scored 6 times in the second half. 6 times. So, honestly, Ten Hag, really not surprised. I'm glad that he's kind of called out his players. He hasn't directly called them out. But honestly, I am just really glad that he's actually so pissed off about that disgraceful performance. Because literally, he needs to whip them like right back into shape now. Like, seriously. I said it's embarrassing, it's beyond embarrassing. Like, this is really, really what pisses me off as a fan. Like, we have some really good performances and then we put in one like this. And the annoying thing is, we actually played well in the first half. Like, honestly, in the first half, I thought we have a chance of winning this game, to be honest. We went forward well, we created chances. We didn't take them, but that was just the first half. The second half is coming. I thought the second half is coming. We have a chance to make amends for that. Liverpool, we put Liverpool under pressure and we were exposing them at the back. Like, seriously, we were causing so many problems for Liverpool. Also, Liverpool were coming forward as well, just as well as we were, but we soaked up that pressure and our defence was holding out. We did concede that goal at the end of the first half when Gakpo just slipped that right into the bottom corner. And honestly, Fred made a mistake. Gakpo went through. I think he dragged the ball away from Varane, slipped it round in the bottom corner. I mean, it wasn't a good goal to concede, but it wasn't horrible. Like, it's not one of those things where you look at it and you think it was a disgrace like the second half. But literally, we made a mistake. Liverpool countered, took advantage of it. Bang, they go 1-0 in front. And then, I have no idea what happened in that dressing room. That goal must have just completely destroyed this team's morale, because what the fuck happened in that second half? Literally, we came out for the second half and our defence was all over the place. I mean, what the hell was happening with our defence in the second half? We could not defend to save our life. Literally, Liverpool come out in the second half and just score a couple of goals early in the second half, and then we just completely fall apart as a team. Like, are you actually kidding me? We're meant to be... Well, a lot of people saying, oh, United are meant to be back. We're meant to be back. Well, our back four doesn't look like they know how to defend. It literally looked like we had 4 Harry Maguires out there at times. Like they just looked like they didn't know what they were doing. And that is a disgrace. That is a complete disgrace considering the good performances we've put in the last few weeks. Literally, Liverpool were just completely running circles around us in that second half. I mean, Gakpo got 2. I mean, obviously he got 1 in the first half and 1 in the second half. And then Salah just came through. Salah was running circles around us. Like, literally. He was making our defence look so average. And also, the rest of the Liverpool team was doing the same thing as well. But Salah especially was just getting the ball, going past players, putting the ball across. Salah himself got 2. Darwin Núñez got 2. And Firmino also came off the bench and got 1. So, honestly, just the way that we were made a mockery of in the second half, our defence was just... We have got so long to go. And from this, you can tell that Liverpool wanted it more. And that's what pisses me off as well. Liverpool wanted it more. I'm not saying that we have to win the game. All I'm saying is put in some damn effort. Because in that second half, as soon as Liverpool got on top, the players' heads dropped. Your players' heads literally dropping is, as a fan, that is a complete smack in the face. As a fan, I literally demand more of my team when we're down. When we are down, you do not drop your heads and give up. You're playing for the club, you're playing for the fans. I mean, this is what you're meant to be playing for. You can tell a lot of those players are just playing for themselves, because when you go a few goals down and you literally drop your heads and you start acting like a fucking child, like Bruno Fernandes was, I mean, why are you at this club? Why are you at this club? I mean, the thing is, Bruno Fernandes is acting like a complete child, and I've heard people call out Luke Shaw as well. But with Luke Shaw, he wasn't acting like a flipping little spoilt brat. He was just frustrated, and his discipline wasn't right. That's not as bad. The thing that just pisses me off is how Bruno Fernandes acted. He's meant to be our captain, and he's throwing a sulk because his team's getting absolutely destroyed, throwing his hands up, and literally just going off in a strop because things aren't going his own way. If that's how your captain is playing, then that is a massive, massive worry. So, okay, overall, I'm going to go through this as quickly as I can. United, we got exposed. This leads into my next point, actually. United, we got exposed. We're not title contenders. We are nowhere near title contenders. After that performance yesterday, I doubt if we're even worthy of being in the Champions League, because, oh my goodness, this is just a complete reality check. We got exposed so badly by Liverpool, and honestly, it's just like that for a team like Liverpool to expose us. But yeah, we were never title contenders. Just stop all of that. We were never ever title contenders. Like, literally, we came into 3rd place and everyone's like, oh, we're Man United title contenders. No, we weren't. We were never in title contention. And this is the exact reason why. We're not consistent enough. Obviously, we still have a long way to go as well. This game shows that we still have a absolutely long way to go. Literally, because, like, the mentality isn't there yet. The mentality, it's easy to just jump on the bandwagon and be like, oh, this is a great United team when we're winning games. But now that we've lost a huge game, it is going to be interesting to see how we bounce back. But if we go out to Real Betis in the Europa League, then, oh my God, I'm going to agree with Roy Keane at that point that the circus is back, because that should never have been a Man United performance. Also, I think winning the Carabao Cup went to their heads. We haven't won for a lot of players, this is their first trophy for Manchester United. And, okay, you know what? No, it did go to their heads. They must have got so big-headed after winning that they thought they would just turn up to Anfield and win. And they got humbled. This team got humbled, and that is what we needed. Because obviously winning the Carabao Cup, we think we're on top of the fucking world, don't we? But no, we're not. And also, one last point on Bruno Fernandes. After the way he acted against Liverpool, I think if he is not dropped, I'm not saying he has to be dropped for the rest of the season, but if Bruno Fernandes is not actually dropped, then this shows an absolute hypocrisy when it comes to Ten Hag. Because I know people aren't going to like me bringing this up, but Ronaldo was dropped for a lot less. For half a damn season, he was dropped for a lot less. So if Ten Hag doesn't drop Bruno Fernandes, then it is clear that he has his favourites. And that is not a way to run a club. If you're going to drop Ronaldo for having a bad performance, for having a couple of bad performances, and walking out in a game because he actually wanted to play, but you're not going to drop your captain who goes off and acts like a damn child just because things aren't going his own way and he gives up. What type of a manager is that? What type of a leader is that? What type of precedent are you setting for the team at that point? Like, literally, you want to create a winning mentality, but you're not going to punish the person who's meant to lead your team, who acts like a child when it doesn't go his way. So yeah, Fernandes has to be dropped, otherwise I've lost a ton of respect for Ten Hag. Simple as. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Man United performance. Those are my thoughts on just a load of things to do with United, because we are not at the place that a lot of people thought we were. And yeah, that was my first proper rant video as well. I knew that was going to be coming at some point. But yeah, if you like me ranting about Man United's poor performances, subscribe, because I can guarantee there'll be some more. If you liked the rant, if you liked the fact we got slapped 7-0, like the video, because honestly, just I know that people will like the video purely because we lost 7-0 and you're hearing a Man United fan get absolutely pissed off about it. And also leave a comment down below. Mugging Man United off, because that's what we deserve right now. But yeah, thank you for listening, and hopefully I will see you in another video.